Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the AI single page importer module. I think this is pretty cool. Yesterday, I was on LinkedIn and had a question. Anyone know about a module that you can just put the URL of any page on the internet and AI will go and get the information from that page and populate your node form? And the Drupal community, of course, been very helpful, giving me lots of solutions, but they all revolved around things like using migration mapping documents or using feeds module, or basically that you seem to know the content that you're getting and where it's going to already. But say, for example, if you have maybe a WordPress website and all of the content on that website is a post, but on your new fancy, lovely Drupal website, you've got 5 different content types. You've got a blog content type and a basic page content type and a landing page content type and things like that. And maybe you're given a task, get all the content from this section of that website and use the lovely new content formats that we've got on our new website. And we don't have a migration map and documents. We haven't written out every single page of what it's going to be. Or say, for example, let's have a look at, say, Matt Glaman. Sorry for calling you out here, Matt, but Matt Glaman's website here. If you look at here at the speaking page on his website, well, each of these speaking items is it's just a link to a different website. So what if you wanted to, import all of those individually, but you don't know exactly what it's coming from? Well, that's what the AI single page importer does. So at the top of every node, you can now have a source URL, pop a URL in here, click import content with AI, whether it's a basic page, whether it's a speaking page, whether it's an article or whatever. And the AI will go and do its best attempt at filling out the fields that are available on that content type. Let's have a quick look. So if we look at here, this is a Galway.I, this is my local county council, and this is their cookie policy page. Let's get that URL, we'll pop it into the source URL and import content with AI. Here we go, cookie policy, the intro snippet, and the body field. And that maps pretty well to what we have over here. We've got the cookie policy for the title, and we've got this little teaser here, and then we've got body field. Let's do the same with creating a speaking page. So this is on my own personal website, mark.ie. So if I'm giving a talk at a conference, I can give a title, an introduction, an image, video, what was the conference, where was it, the date, those kinds of things. So if we look at Matt's website again, sorry for calling you out here, Matt. Actually, this is, I think, a good example. Let's say this one here, save time upgrading from Drupal 7 to Drupal 10. So what we have here, we've got a title, we've got some body text, some dates, and metadata, let's say, and about the speaker. So let's grab that URL here and pop that in here and import content with AI. What have we got? Got a title, got a teaser. Maybe this might be a bit long, maybe too much information in here. Okay, it doesn't get the images in the video, that's fine. We can fix that up ourselves. And then what conference is it? Where is it on? What date is it on? And it's created some tags for us as well. So I think we might, maybe change a little bit. Although I suppose it is all the content that was on that page there. But that's pretty cool. We can come to Matt's page and go to a different one here and see what's all this. I have no idea what's going to come in here. Let's give it a shot. So we're putting in information now from different sources. Let's refresh that. And let's see what we get. Oh, I've exceeded the maximum number of import requests. Please try again later. So by default, in my settings here, we allow, no, it's not the settings, it's a configuration AI single page importer. By default, we allow 5 requests per hour. So let's just up that to, we'll say 25 requests per hour, just to get past that. That's kind of a rate limiting thing, so we don't spend an absolute fortune on our AI. And let's refresh this page and import. Okay, so we've got the Drupal Easy podcast, we got the intro, just all the basic text. And it wasn't a conference, there wasn't a where. Maybe there should be Drupal Easy podcast. But you can see it gets lots of the information and makes a pretty good attempt at putting things in the correct places for us. If we wanted to create an article, and say we came to CNN, so this one here, Trump considering new tariffs on countries that opposes annexation plans for Greenland. Let's get this URL and put this into my article and import content with AI. Okay, that looks pretty good, pretty good. some tags, and all the body content that a man could need. Pretty happy with that. Now, what happens with this one here? This is a bit of a controversial article. Apparently, Minneapolis is becoming a critical testing ground for Trump's strongman project. So let's copy this URL and we'll pop this into this article and import. Failed to extract content. The content was flagged as potentially sensitive. You may need to manually copy the content. Okay, so ChatGPT, that's the AI provider I'm using here, has flagged this as potentially sensitive content, and it won't parse it for me and won't import it. But that's fine. So every now and then we're going to get a page that for whatever reason, whether it's a false positive or something else, but for whatever reason, some pages may not be imported. But I think this is pretty good. I can imagine copying and pasting the URL in here, and then another URL in here, and another URL in here, and clicking import, 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 and letting all that stuff do a best attempt for me much quicker than manually copying and pasting every page, every field for every page. I have to copy the title, then I've got to copy the teaser, then I've got to copy the main body, then I've got to copy tags and things like that. I think this could speed things up significantly. So that's the module. It's available here in an alpha release. It's alpha 3, just been working on it today. I will warn you or give a caveat that it is an AI created module. Pretty much all the code is from me giving AI prompts to Claude Sonnet 4.5 via GitHub Copilot in VS Code. So just have that in mind if you've got an issue with using that, or you want to check things very carefully before you use it. That's fine. If you got any bugs, file them and we'll have a look at them. Have a nice day.